Hello po, magandang buhay po at welcome po sa aking channel. Ang channel po na makakatulong sa inyong pag-aaral ngayon pong panahon ng pandemic. Ngayon po ay tuturuan ko kayo kung paano po mag-solve ng problem regarding direct and inverse variation. Ginawa ko po itong Tagalog version upang sa ganoon ay lalo pa po ninyong maunawaan ang mga pagpapaliwanag. At bago po tayo magpatuloy, click lamang po ang like and subscribe upang sa ganon ay ma-update po kayo sa mga video tutorials pa na aking ipopost o i-upload. Sabi po kasi ng ating Pangulo ay hindi po pwede ang face-to-face. Kaya matili po ang distance learning na ating pag-aaral. So yung mga tutorial po na ito ay makakatulong po sa inyo sa inyong pag-aaral. So paano nga ba sinosolve ang direct and inverse variation? So, sa mapagpapaliwanag sa inyong module, nakalagay na dyan kung paano ba isolve. Pero, medyo malabo, kaya ngayon po ay tutulungan ko kayo kung paano ba mag-solve ng direct and inverse variation. So, ngayon tuturo ko kayo kung paano mag-compute ng constant o maghanap, equation of variation, at solve what is being asked. Kung ano yung tinatanong ng problem. So, sa direct variation, karamihan na ginagamit na word sa problem ay directly proportional or pwede rin proportional and varies directly. Sa inverse variation naman, karamihan ay inversely proportional and varies inversely. So yun yung mga word na dapat nating isaalang-alang kapag tayo po ay nagsosolve ng direct and inverse variation. Okay, unahin po natin ang direct variation problem. Okay, number 1. If y varies directly as x and y is equal to 21 when x is equal to 3, what is y when x is equal to 9? Okay, so ito lamang pong problem na ito ay isang easy problem. So, paano nga ba isosolve? So, how to find what is being asked? Ang tinatanong ng problem is, what is y when x is equal to 9? So, dalawa po yung set ng ating given. Pero bago identify yung given na yan, ay i-translate mo natin yung variation statement. Y varies directly as x. Okay? So, translate natin. Y is equal to kx. So, dalawa lamang po ang ating variable dyan. Y and x. At yung k, yun po yung constant. So, ang unang gagawin natin after that ay yung given. So, ano yung given? Dalawa yung set natin. Y is equal to 21 when x is equal to 3. So, yan po yung first set natin. At yung ating set naman ay y is unknown when x is equal to 9. So, yung first set ay gagamitin natin sa pagkuha ng constant. At yung constant na yan ay gagamitin natin dun sa pagkuha natin ng value ng y sa second set. Okay, let's proceed. So, gamitin natin yung first set. Substitute natin dun sa ating equation. Ang y natin ay 21 sa first set is equal to k times what is x? 3. Okay, and then solve for k. All you have to do is divide lang natin yung equation ng 3. Okay, parehong 3. And then cancel natin yung 3. So, ang matitira dyan sa second side ng equation ay k. So, 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7. And that is the constant of variation. So, para naman sa ating equation of variation, y is equal to 7x. Bakit nagkaganon? So, punta lang tayo dun sa unang equation, y is equal to kx. And then yung k, value ng k, substitute natin. So, y is equal to 7x. Okay, ngayon meron na tayong constant at meron na tayong equation of variation. Pwede natin isolve yung tinatanong ng problem na what is y when x is equal to 9. Okay, so gamitin natin yung equation of variation, y is equal to 7x. Then, substitute natin yung value ng x. Gagamitin natin yung second set, which is x is equal to 9. So, y is equal to 7 times 9. And 7 times 9 is equal to 63. And that is your final answer. Okay, so other way to solve this kind of problem ay by using ratio and proportion. Okay? So, i-ratio lang natin yung first set at i-ratio din natin yung second set. So, pag sa first set, y sub 1, x sub 1. Sa second set, y sub 2, x sub 2. Ano po? Okay. So, Pag nakuha natin yung ratio, i-equate natin, i-equal natin. So, x sub 1 over y sub 1 is equal to x sub 2 over y sub 2. And then, isa-substitute lang natin yung mga value. Y sub 1 is 21, x sub 1 is 3, y sub 2 is unknown, x sub 2 is 9. So, pag sinubstitute natin dun sa given na formula, so x sub 1 is 3 over y sub 1 is 21 is equal to x sub 2 is equal to 9 over y sub 2 is unknown. So, ilagay natin na y sub 2. So, yun yung ating hinahanap. Okay. So, anong gagamitin natin dyan? We just use cross multiplication. Pwedeng unahin natin, 3 times y sub 2 is 3y sub 2 is equal to 21 times 9. Yan. And then, simplify natin. 3y sub 2 is equal to 9 times 21 is equal to 181. And then, what's next? Kasi, ang hinahanap natin dyan ay y sub 2. Tanggal natin yung 3 na kasama ng y sub 2. So, divide natin pareho sa 3. And then, cancel natin yung 3. Ang matitira dyan ay y sub 2 is equal to 63. 189 divided by 3 is equal to 63. Okay, second example. If p is proportional to the square of t and p is equal to 36 when t is equal to 3, what is t when p is equal to 100? Okay? Translate muna natin yung ating statement. P is proportional to the square of t. So, p is equal to kt square. Okay, bakit t square? Kasi nakalagay doon square of t. Then, identify natin yung given. So, yung unang set natin, p is 36 when t is equal to 3. Okay? And second set natin ay p is 100 when t is unknown. Okay, yun yung hanapin natin mamaya. Okay, that is the first set and that is the second set. Okay, solve natin yung constant of variation using the first set, p is 36 and t is equal to 3. So, p is 36 is equal to k, t is 3 square. And then, simplify natin yung 3 square. That will become 36 is equal to k, 9. 3 square is 9. And then, tanggal natin yung 9 para masolve natin yung k. Divide natin yung both side of the equation by 9. Then, cancel natin yung 9. So, matitira sa right side ng equation ay k. 36 divided by 9 is 4. So, 4 is equal to k. So, 4 now is your constant. And then, para sa inyong variation equation, substitute lang yung 4 na constant doon sa ating original equation. P is equal to 4t square. And that is your variation or variation equation. Okay, now let us solve the unknown, t, sa second set. Okay, gamitin natin yung variation equation, p is equal to 4t square. Then, substitute natin yung p. So, p is 100 is equal to 4 times t square. Okay. And then, anong gagawin natin dyan? Tanggal natin yung 4 na kasama ng t square. So, divide by 4. Divide by 4 din yung kabila. So, 100 over 4 is equal to 4t square over 4. And then, tanggal natin yung 4, cancel natin. So, ang matitira lang dyan ay t square is equal to 100 divided by 4 is 25. Okay, so since t square, ang hinahanap lang natin dito ay t. So, tanggal natin yung square by extracting square root. So, square root of 25 and then square root of t square. Then, cancel natin yung exponent ng t na square and then yung index. So, magiging, yan, t is equal to square root of 25 is 5. Okay, and that is your final answer. Okay, third example. The stopping distance d of a certain vehicle after the brakes are applied varies directly as the speed s. The vehicle traveled at 80 km per hour can stop in 3 meters. How many meters will it take the same vehicle to stop when traveling at 110 km per hour? Okay, so this is a direct variation problem. So, the first thing that you're going to do here is, of course, ay translate natin yung ating statement. So, the stopping distance d, so d is equal to of a certain vehicle after the brakes are applied varies directly. So, is equal to speed s. So, ks. So, d is equal to ks. Okay. So, ano nga ba yung sinasabi ng problem na ito? Okay. So, Kapag daw yung sasakyan, kung gusto mong ipahinto at ang bilis niya ay 80 km per hour, hihinto yan in 3 meters. Okay? Or 3 meters bago huminto ang kanyang tatakbuhin. Ngayon, ang tinatanong naman niya ngayon ay, ilang metro naman ang tatakbuhin po ng sasakyan after you apply the brake kapag ang speed naman niya ay 110 km per hour. Okay. So, hanapin mo natin yung kanyang given. Okay? Yung ating first set ay d is equal to 3 meters or distance is 3 meters and s is equal to 80 kapag yung speed niya ay 80. Okay? That is the first set. Second set naman, ano na yung distance na tatakbuhin pa niya kung ang speed ng sasakyan na papahintuin mo ay 110 km per hour. So that is the second set. So again, gagamitin natin yung first set para makuha natin yung constant. So, D is 3 is equal to K times S is 80. That is the first set. So, solve for K again. So, divide natin ng K 80. So, divide natin ng 80. Both side of the equation. Then, cancel natin 80. So, ang matitira dyan is K is equal to 3 over 80. Okay. So, ang ating constant ay 3 over 80. So, D is equal to 3 over 80S. Okay? That is the equation of variation. So, substitute lang natin yung K, which is 3 over 80. Okay, now, let us solve for the unknown D. Ano naman yung distance niya kapag ang speed ay 110 km per hour? So, gagamitin natin yung equation of variation. D is equal to 3 over 80 times S. So, substitute natin. D is equal to 3 over 80 times S is 110. Gagamitin natin yung second set. Then, simplify natin. So, 3 times 110 is 330 over 80. So, 330 divided by 80 is 4.125 meter. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ang takbo ng sasakyan o ang speed niya ay 110 km, kapag nag-apply ka ng brake, ay tatakbo pa siya ng 4.125 meter. And that is your final answer. Okay, how about inverse variation problem? Example number 1. If x varies inversely as y and x is 13 when y is equal to 9, what is x when y is equal to 3? Okay? So, translate mo natin yung ating statement. If x varies inversely as y, so x is equal to k over y. So, x is equal to k over y because that is inverse variation. So, hindi kagaya ng direct variation na diretso lang. Because sa direct variation, as one variable increases, the other variable also increases. Sa inverse naman, as one variable decreases, the other variable increases. So, magkasalungat. Ano po? So, tingnan natin mamaya. Okay, identify the given. X is 13 when y is equal to 9. That is the first set. And then, what is x? Unknown. When y is equal to 3. And that is the second set. Okay, kagaya ng dati, gamitin natin yung first set for the constant. So, substitute natin. X is 13 is equal to k over y is 9. So, gagamit tayo ng cross multiplication process or method. So, ang denominator ng 13 ay 1. Multiply natin sa k na numerator. 1 times k is equal to 13 times 9. And k is equal to 13 times 9 is 117. So, 117 is the constant of variation. So, for equation of variation, x is equal to k is 117 over y. So, x is equal to 117 over y. That is your equation of variation. Okay. Solve natin yung unknown sa second set, which is x is unknown when y is 3. So, gamitin natin yung equation of variation. X is equal to 117 over y. Substitute natin yung y, which is 3. So, x is equal to 117 over 3. And 117 divided by 3 is 39. So, x is 39 when y is 3. Okay, so kung titingnan natin, yung unang set, x is 13. Yung pangalawang set na nasolve natin is 39. So, tumaas. Tingnan natin yung y. Okay? Tingnan mo yung y. Yung first set is 9, yung second set is 3. So, ibig sabihin, bumaba. So, as one variable increases, the other decreases. So, pabaliktad. So, x is 39. That is your final answer. Okay, second example. The numbers of days D required to build a house varies inversely to the number of workers W. If 10 workers finished building the house in 30 days, how many workers are needed to finish building the house in 20 days? So again, translate mo natin yung variation statement. The numbers of days D required to build a house varies inversely as the number of workers W. So ang gagamitin lang natin ditong what do you call this one? Variable ay D, days, and workers W. Okay, so kapag translate natin, D is equal to K over W. Okay? So, identify natin yung given. Given natin dyan ay D is 30. Okay, days, 30 days. When 10 workers. That is the first set. So, second set naman, what is D? Yan, second set. What is D? Is 20 days. And then, tinatanong niya kung ilang workers. So, yun yung unknown natin. So, sa first set, 30 days, ang workers ay 10. Second set, 20 days, ilan naman yung workers para matapos yung building. Okay. So, gamitin natin ulit yung first set to solve for the constant. Okay? Gamitin natin yung original equation, D is equal to KW. So, D is 30 is equal to K over W is 10. So, 30 is equal to K over 10. So, again, cross multiplication method. So, K times denominator ng 30 na 1. So, K times 1 is K times or is equal to 30 times 10. And K is equal to 30 times 10 is 300. And that is the constant of variation. So, para naman sa variation or equation of variation, gamitin natin yung original equation. D is equal to K over W. So, D is equal to, lagay natin yung K, which is 300. So, 300 over W. So, D is equal to 300 over W. That is your equation of variation. Okay, solve natin yung unknown na workers sa second set. Gamitin natin yung equation of variation. D is equal to 300 over W. So, substitute natin yung W o no, yung D na 20. So, 20 is equal to 300 over W. So, W yung ating hinahanap. So, again, by cross multiplication method, so, yung denominator ng 20 ay 1. Yung multiply natin sa 300 at yung 20 naman, yung multiply natin sa W. So, unahin natin yung 20 times W. So, W times 20 is equal to 300. Times 1 na denominator ng 20, no need to place. Okay? So, is equal to 300. So, tanggal natin yung 20 by dividing 20 to both side of the equation. Then, cancel natin yung 20. So, matitira ay, sa first side ay, W is equal to 300 divided by 20 is 15. And that is the final answer. Okay, third example for inverse variation. The number of hours to do a job varies inversely as the number of people working together. If it takes 8 hours for 5 people to paint a house, how long would it take 10 people to paint the house? Okay? So, again, the first step is translate the statement into equation. The number of hours to do a job varies inversely as the number of people working together. So, ang gagamitin lang natin dyan ay hours and people working together. So, for hours, H, and for people working together, so people is P. So, H is equal to K over P. That is the translation. So, identify the given. Okay? So, 8 hours ang gugugulin ng 5 tao, 5 people to paint a house. That is the first set. Sa second set naman, how many hours to use to paint the house by 10 people. Okay. So, H now is the unknown. So, again, hanapin natin yung constant using the first set. H is equal to 8 and P is equal to 5. So, H is 8 is equal to K over P is 5. So, 8 is equal to K over 5. So, by cross multiplication, okay, 8 times 5 at K times 1, yung 1 denominator ng 8. So, K na lang yan. 1K or just K. So, K is equal to 8 times 5. 8 times 5 is equal to 40. And 40 is the constant of variation. So, para naman dun sa equation of variation, gamitin natin yung original equation, h is equal to K over P. And substitute K. So, h is equal to 40 over P. That is the equation of variation. Okay, let's solve for the h in the second set. Gamitin natin yung equation of variation. H is equal to 40 over P. So, what is P? 10. So, H is equal to 40 over 10. And 40 divided by 10 is equal to 4. And that is your final answer. Okay, thanks for watching. And again, please click like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.